Welcome to Manny's TV Talk, where we will talk about all of our favorite reality TV shows and news surrounding them. Grab a snack, a drink, and get comfortable because this starts now. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about the new episode of The Real Housewives of Miami, Season 6, Episode 16. Let's get right into this.
I think the whole world saw what Michael Jordan had to say about Larsa and Marcus.
It just doesn't make sense. You said Michael Jordan was okay with it. What's going on? Like, who's lying?
Alright, you guys, it's time for Miami. Another amazing episode as usual. I feel like they've been at this trip forever, but I love it. So the women are still in Mexico, and it truly has been an iconic trip. From Alexia planning it, to Adriana singing, to the Lisa and Kiki, to Larsa. It's been everything. I've been loving this trip. So it is day 4. They are all waking up. We see Lisa, and she's on the phone with Jodi. She's telling him that she can't shower because of how paralyzed the drama made her. Then Nicole comes over to her room, and Lisa is still talking about this marital settlement agreement that she signed. And Nicole is curious if Lisa has any support, like family-wise. Like, what about her parents and stuff? So Lisa says that she doesn't really have much of a great relationship with her dad at all. They aren't really that close. Her mom, she says, is kind of like old school. She lives in Canada and she hasn't seen her a while, but she will be seeing her soon. And Lisa says that now that she thinks about it, she might have some daddy issues, and that might have been some of the problems that she's had in relationships in the past. Of course, Nicole can relate because of her dad, but Nicole is going to meet her dad's girlfriend pretty soon. When the girls went down, Guerdy didn't join them because she was feeling sick, but Keke was very nice, and she even greeted Lisa, which was nice considering what had happened the night before. They take 2 vans, and in one of them it's Keke, Alexia, Marysol, and Larsa. And Keke is saying that she's willing to play nice and be cool with Lisa. She just wants Lisa to be more involved and ask questions about her life. And Marysol and Alexia say, hey, yeah, good luck with that, because they've known her forever, and they say that she's very self-centered. She really doesn't care about anyone else but herself. It's like, low-key, that kind of sucks. You know, that it sucks to be that type of person. Then they go to a mercado, and I love a good mercado, okay? I can't wait to go to Mexico next month for spring break. Hell yeah. So they're shopping around, buying souvenirs and stuff like that. They see a little merchant selling fried chapulines, which are like little grasshoppers. Keke tried it. You know, she was like, whatever, I'm going to eat it. I don't know if I could, but, you know, now that I think about it, I love shrimp, as I'm sure a lot of y'all do. And shrimp are kind of like just ocean bugs, so why don't we eat land bugs? But anyway, Keke makes her way with Lisa, and it really shows how amazing Keke is, that even though Lisa did what she did to her, Keke is still the bigger person. So Lisa appreciates that. They talk and they apologize. I do appreciate that Lisa, when she apologized, at least she was able to say what she was apologizing for. She says that she's just, been fighting so much with Lenny. So she's been on fighting mode, but she will try to calm down. Like I said in Beverly Hills yesterday, I love a good conflict resolution. After leaving the market, Lisa and Nicole leave to the airport because they had to leave a little bit early. So that's it for their trip. Lisa is going, because of court, and Nicole has to work. I love that Nicole says to Julia, please keep your eye on Guerdy. She's a really good friend. Okay, so then a little later, they are going to celebrate Julia and Kiki's birthday. Marysol bought a piñata, which, as y'all know, you stuff it with candy. But Marysol told Kiki to bring a bunch of dildos and vibrators to put them inside of there as well. But before that, Larsa is very excited. They go back to the hotel room. It's a little later. They get dressed, and now they're going to go meet a little bit about Larsa's business. They're going to meet her business partners who she works with to do that tequila. And I actually really like the bottle, and I like the name of it. It's called Lujo, which means luxury in Spanish. So they try some samples of the different types of tequila. They liked it. It was also nice seeing that Larsa was like genuinely excited and happy about this. I could tell that she really wanted to share this with everyone. So as they're trying, she says to Alexia, well, first she says thank you to everyone who came and stuff like that. And she says, Alexia, I know that we butted heads. Alexia says, you butted heads. Larsa says, I know, but I was so excited. I wanted to really share this with y'all because I've worked really hard on it. Alexia then says, we all work very hard. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I'm shaking up for Larsa for this moment, but damn, Alexia, calm down. Miss Petty. Alexia says, we all do stuff. It might be different, but we all work really hard. And then in her confessional, Alexia was throwing so much shade about talking about Larsa has had a business for 2 minutes. She gets help from Scotty and she's going to get half of his retirement anyway. I think Alexia's still mad about the I don't have a Todd comment. But even despite that, Larsa, she had 4 necklaces made, one for herself with the logo of her tequila. She gave 2 of them to the birthday girls, Julia and Kiki. And then that 4th one went to Alexia. So then when they're done doing that, they go to the upper part of the restaurant and they're sitting down. They tell Alexia that she did a great job hosting this trip. And they say like, wow, what a difference a year makes. Because when they were at the Bahamas last year, also celebrating Kiki and Julia's birthday, it was a mess. Like they were all mad. They were sitting in separate tables. But they're cool now. Then they play a game. The game is, what is one thing that you would like to steal from someone? Like something that someone else has, like a nice character trait or something like that. So Alexia says that she would love to have Kiki's energy. Then Adriana goes. And I already knew when she made that little evil smile, I knew she was going to come up with something out of pocket. She says, if I could have anything from someone else, I would like to take Marcus. Then Julia is so shady. She asks to Larsa, are you the jealous type? And then she goes right ahead and says, does everyone approve of the relationship, like the dad and everything? And Larsa kind of dances around it and she just says, well, I posted a picture on Instagram of us and his mom commented. OMG. By the way, did y'all hear that they broke up this week? Yeah, that's crazy. But then they were spotted yesterday for Valentine's Day, so I don't know what's going on with that. But then Marysol brings out the piñata. They don't actually break it, which is kind of lame. They just like stick their hands in. But obviously, when they got what was inside of it, it was the dildos and all that. So that was funny. Then they bring 2 cakes out, one for Kiki and one for Julia, and they smashed it all over each other's faces. And then they start to fight with cake, frosting, the penises. It was an amazing way to end the trip because they were having so much fun. And this is also the last time we're going to see Marysol with the group this season because she's going to go do something. I think she said she was going to renew her vows. Then the ladies are back from Mexico. They're now in Miami. We see Alexia take Frankie to one of those De Moya meetings, which have been very good for him. I'm so happy that he's really progressing with that foundation. But one of the things that Alexia talks about with one of the ladies there is that for now he can't really take Ubers because they terrify him. And then the lady tells Alexia that she needs to start taking bigger steps. Like, for example, they need to, leave him at the house alone for a day, which sounds kind of hard, to be honest. Even not just for Alexia, but even hearing that, like, that's a big step. And on top of that, they still need to, find a new home. So that's a whole other issue. But this lady is tough, and she's telling Alexia that she basically needs to stop babying him so much. And like, once he gets a job, she can't be like around. She has to leave him alone. Then we see Lisa and Jodi, and she's really happy because Lenny signed the settlement agreement. So that's done, and she is going to be getting a house, a 6-bedroom house, which is not bad. It's actually really good considering Lenny and Lisa's problems. And apparently the house is going to be built using the same plans that Jodi made. So that's a crazy coincidence. They definitely have a lot in common, Lenny and Jodi. Credit to Jodi because he looks like he's very good at what he does because he was showing like a 3D visualization of the house and it looked really good. Lisa still needs to finalize the distribution of assets and the parenting of it, but then it'll be officially over. But I think that this settlement was a significant part of it. Okay, so then we see Nicole and she is going to meet her dad and his new girlfriend. Also, keep in mind this was filmed literally weeks before her dad suddenly passed away, so I'm gonna try not to like really judge the fact that he was a 70-year-old some man going out with a girl in her late 30s. So the girlfriend looks like spot on, like a typical Huchi Cubana, like let's keep it real. Her name is Isis or Isis, and she did bring a gift to Nicole. She's actually 38, which is the exact same age that Nicole is. She has no kids, but the dad is saying that he's determined to have another baby. Nicole asks if they're exclusive, but I want to say props to Nicole. She took that so well, and actually she liked the girlfriend. Like, she was actually kind of getting along and they were having a good conversation, so bless Nicole for that. Then we see Julia. So Julia and Alexia have like been doing some jam lately, and she says it's like a Cuban and Russian hybrid. Then they go to some petting zoo. I do like that they had become friends though. Then as they're sitting and they're talking, they get a call from Adriana. And Adriana says that she's having a party at Amelia's hotel, which is going to be the finale party, and everybody is invited and she's going to be singing. Then she asks them if they saw what Michael Jordan said about Larsa. So there was an article going around where there was a video where people asked Michael Jordan what he thought about the relationship, and he basically said that he didn't approve. They are all reading the article in their confessionals. It was hilarious. And Julia's like, I literally asked her in Mexico, could she be lying to herself maybe? Interesting. So speaking of which, Larsa and Adriana go play pickleball with Kiki. So they're playing, they're having some fun. A little later, Larsa shows them some flowers. She's like, you guys, look at what Marcus got me. And it was like a bunch of flowers. And one of the cards actually said, you're an amazing wife. So that was surprising. But then Adriana asks, did you see the video of Michael Jordan? They are so shady, both her and Kiki. So they actually pull it out and they're like looking at it. And Larsa is talking about, oh, he was laughing. It was a joke. She says that Michael Jordan has no issues. But her reaction was weird. And she says that behind closed doors, everything is fine. And I was just thinking, delusional. But yeah, these girls were definitely grilling her. And Larsa, it got to a point where she said, I don't want to talk about it. I don't even want to say his name. So again, given everything that has happened this week, that they broke up, but then they were spotted last night, I don't know what's going on with that. It's a mess, chat. But yeah, let me know what you thought about this episode. Again, I loved it. And then next week is the season finale. That sucks. I'm so sad that it's going to be over, and it looks like Guerdy is going to go off on Larsa. It's going to get bad. So yeah, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all next time. You have a great one. Bye.